from the UFCW, Local 371 in Connecticut. I am so honored and humbled to be standing in front of you, the members of the UFCW who have stood up over this past week. We have stood shoulder to shoulder with our coworkers, our parents, our children, and our communities, and said, enough is enough. We will not give back anymore. We want our hard work to be rewarded with good wages and good benefits. We want the resources we need to treat our customers the way they need to be served. I have had the pleasure of receiving text after text and photo after photo of your picket lines, and so many of them have brought me to tears. I always knew we would be brave, but I never knew how strong we would be. I never knew how many of you were leaders, making sure your lines opened on time, are staffed all day, and your members stay strong late into the cold evenings. I have been working for the union for nearly 20 years, and I've loved just about every single moment of my job. But today, looking out at all of you, the heroes of our labor movement, is my most favorite day.
People were going by my picket line that they were saying, get a job, get an education, what are you complaining about? I said, you come in my store and you try doing my job. And the thing that upset me the most, and it hurt my heart, is that I am a loyal worker. I give this company 100% of my blood, sweat, and tears. I go to work every day with a positive attitude. And when they said, well, we're giving them raises across the board, you're giving me a 50-cent raise to hike my health insurance, cut my benefits for retirement, shame on you, Stop and Shop. Don't even do that. And when Mark McGuire goes on and say, we are the highest payers, full-timers in this region. We are? It took me 20 years to be at $20. Give it up. 80% of the stores run on part-timers. How much can we take away from part-timers? How much? Part-timers got taken away their health insurance. 2 contracts ago, they saved millions of dollars. They got a big tax break. They saved millions of dollars. Shame on them for not wanting to give it back to us. But on my last note, I want to say this. Shame on this company for doing what they're doing to us and to their customers. Because we should all be in the stores right now, working, helping customers get their meals for Easter Sunday. The money that they wasted on this strike a week would have been our raises, our health insurance, our benefits, and I just hope they can sleep at night for what they're doing to us. But I want to wish them all a happy Easter.
I'm gonna tell you, see my heart? What's in my heart? That I'm pissed off! I'm pissed off! You go to work every day for Stop and Shop and you do everything for them, but they still don't think it's enough. They don't think it's enough. They want more from you. Now they want to take our future away from us. First of all, we're union brothers for one more reason. Because somebody before me started working. And to help me out, they made sure that I had a union contract. So you know what? I work on the paving every day for 15 hours a day to make sure that somebody else behind me gets a union contract. I don't care how long it takes. How long it takes. All you gotta do is stay with me. Don't cross the line. Stay with me. Don't cross the line. Stay with me.
When I was a little girl, I could never have imagined that I would have to be standing here today in support of our wonderful families who were part of my family. My grandfather, Mr. Sidney, in heaven, and there are people here today who knew Mr. Sidney would be wanting to kill himself if he saw this. My parents, Carol and Avram Goldberg, are at home, 88 and 89 years old, and they want me to tell all of you, they stand with our families. How far can Wall Street greed go? In 1988, they did a hostile takeover of Stop and Shop, and my parents were fired because they would not fire our families. As your state treasurer, I have done everything to try to ensure the economic stability that my family has always believed in. We brought in the unions ourselves in the first part of the 20th century. Because we believe in people. We believe in good benefits. We believe in good salaries, not give-backs. Not give-backs and robbing from new employees and part-timers. Part-timers got 100% health insurance when they worked at stuff. We wanted people to be healthy. That's what it is about. Our family, your family, we are all one family. And I am so proud to be here with you today. This breaks my heart. A-hole delays, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Massachusetts needs a strong middle class. That's what we need here in Massachusetts, and you owe it to us.
Stop and Shop should be contributing to the economic strength of our workers, our families, and our communities. Instead, they have forced you out into the street to fight for your livelihoods and to fight for the future of our neighborhoods. Brothers and sisters, if you need any proof that your fight is on the right side of history, just take a look at the outpouring of support in every corner in New England and across our entire nation. That Stop and Shop's parent company is a profitable corporation that has, just think it, in the last 2 years has received over $500 million with the Trump tax cuts. Do you think that's right? No! They authorized over $4 billion in stock buybacks over the last 3 years. And yet, they want to make drastic cuts to workers' take-home pay, increase health care costs, and cut retirement benefits, brothers and sisters. But they're raising the shareholders' value for the rich to make them richer, and at the expense of the employees. It's more than a contract fight. This is a fight for all of our communities, for all of our workers. This is a fight for the existence of the middle class. Boston is a union city. Massachusetts and New England are union strong. Stop and Shop workers are our neighbors. They're our friends. They're our sisters and our brothers. And they are a vital part of our community. To all of you, giving your heart and soul on the picket line every day, fighting for your jobs. You are fighting for our families. You are fighting to preserve the backbone of our nation. And sisters and brothers, no corporation is going to break us apart. Hear that? No corporation. We're going to stand one day longer, one day stronger. One day longer, one day stronger. One day longer, one day stronger. God bless you. Thank you.
Well, looking at this crowd, it looks like my old neighborhood in Scranton and Claymont. No, I really mean it. I really mean it. People who bust their necks, people who go out and make a living, people who play by the rules, people who've done everything they're supposed to do. It's about being able to look your kid in the eye and say, honey, it's going to be okay, and mean it. The way we're all raised is you work, you play by the rules, you get a shot. And you get a shot, you get an opportunity. And what's happening here is workers are not being treated across the board with dignity. They're not being treated like they matter. Now let me get something straight with you all. Wall Street bankers and CEOs did not build America. You built America. Middle class people back. That's a fact. The middle class built this place. And you know who built the middle class? Unions. Unions built the middle, not a joke.